Emilio Gambino. I'm here. I'm in the studio. So I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about. Well, first, apologies. How y'all doing out there? It's November 23rd, 3:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope y'all having a good day so far. You know what I'm saying? And nothing but positivity and productiveness. But I want to talk about um, men and their emotions. So I had to change up my camera because the camera on the laptop, I wasn't really feeling it. So I went to a mobile device and I just gonna use this device. So I got an audio that I'm gonna play until I figure out the video portion of this. And there's a couple of things that this gentleman is talking about that I agree all day with. You know what I'm saying? Because, men, we can't be emotional, man. Like, we really can't be emotional. There's no way to conquer the world and in your feelings, you in your emotions. You know what I mean? There's no way. Okay, absolutely no way. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this audio, and y'all gonna have to just check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning this. I'm kind of new with it, how to work the system, my computer and stuff like that. So just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play this little audio, and I'm gonna just give my opinion on these things, dissect it as I go along, because man, we can't be emotional. All right. So let's hear what this gentleman got to say, because I'm telling you, man, he's on it.
One thing that will distract you away from your mission, like distractions as a whole, is built on the foundation of this one thing. You must understand the seriousness of this. There is one thing that literally undermines everything you do as a man, or fuels it. It's your emotions.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Your emotions, they could fuel you as a man in a good way and in a negative way. You got to learn how to control your emotions so you can make logical decisions in all situations. Okay? Control your emotions when it comes to work, when it comes to finances, when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex. You got to control your emotions, man, because when you make an emotional decision, 9 times out of 10, it's not a good one. You need to make logical decisions, not emotional decisions. Okay? It's hard for you to be a masculine man out here in this hard world and try to conquer the world, and you are an emotional individual. It is very, very unlikely these things has happened to me before, where I was in certain situations and I had to take a deep breath and analyze the situation, because I knew that if I made an emotional reaction to what an individual of a higher status was saying at the workplace, then that can affect my career. And sometimes these people that's in a higher status, they do stuff like that to trigger you. So they know that, he's an emotional individual, so, I got him or I got her, you know what I mean? Triggered. So it's important for you to control your emotions so you don't get triggered by people when they say certain things or do certain things at the workplace. Because when you're not logical, 9 times out of 10, that emotional answer or reaction is very bad. It's going to be bad. I'm telling you. You're going to start saying stuff you regret saying, or you're going to double down on it, and you're going to end up losing your job or getting suspended or doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing because you in your feelings. Like, dude, stop being in your feelings, men. Okay? We're supposed to be the masculine beings, not the emotional beings. That's for the ladies. Okay? There's a time and place to be emotional. You understand? Not at the workplace. Never at the workplace. You be masculine at the workplace. You stand your ground. You live off your morals. You follow the company policy. You go to work and you go home. Never be emotional at the workplace. That's business. Business and emotions, they don't match. Okay? Business and emotions do not match. You understand? They just don't. They don't match. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this picture-in-picture thing. I know. Terrible. Still trying to figure it out. But what this guy's saying is really like, I love what he's saying. And I just want y'all to see him talk. Because I know it's corny just watching me talk all the daggone time. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, like, you just gonna do all the talking on the camera? So, check it out. Let's see if I could get this. Don't beat me up here, okay? Like I said, I'm trying to learn this.
As a man, if you allow your emotions to dictate your actions, to dictate your mission, your future, you're not going to live a good life. And we, as modern young men who've been brainwashed by the education system, who've been brainwashed to be more feminine. Your female teacher, when you were 5 years old, told you to like act exactly how a feminine, like how a female, like a girl would. We are so in touch with our emotions, and that is not a good thing. Because there is a difference between it being in touch and, being emotional. to being aware of our emotions. Being aware of your emotions is a fucking top tier skill. Being aware of your emotions means you feel the emotion and you can almost label it like, I'm feeling angry right now, why?
So, yeah, man, this internet is trash. It's trash. But what he was saying is very important. Be aware of your emotions. Control your emotions. Stop showing your emotions to everybody. Everybody don't need to see your freaking emotions, man. This, what society is telling men to be more emotional and all that, that's weak. Men are not emotional. We're warriors. We're gladiators. We're here to conquer the world, conquer stuff. You can't conquer anything and you're an emotional wreck, making emotional decisions. Not logical, not strategical. That's nonsense. So men, stop being emotional. Please, stop being emotional. Crying and shit in front of your woman, crying in front of your boss, crying for nonsense. Let me tell you something, man. All right, let me tell you something. You're at a funeral, you want to cry, it's understandable. Somebody passed away, somebody is gone that you love. You want to let it out. I get it. I get it. Let it out. That's cool. But let me tell you something, man. Don't be crying over no female that don't do shit for you, that helped you build, that hasn't helped you build or wasn't there for you through your rough times when you was trying to execute to become a top tier individual, because she don't want to be with you, or you know, she don't love you. Don't do it, guys. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You know, some of y'all dudes, man, y'all really in y'all feminist female emotion. It's too much, man. A woman don't want you. You crying and shit. You begging. You simping. You know what I'm saying? You chasing. You begging. Dog. All that energy, you could have been doing something very constructive, man. For real. Very constructive. You could have been hitting the gym to upgrade your body and your health, right? Reading a book, watching motivational videos, critical thinking videos or critical thinking books to change your thought process so you're not an emotional person, right? You could be more strategical, logical. I used to be an emotional guy in my younger days. True. Chase after females, don't understand. But once I learned and I said, when I build myself, I don't have to be chasing after no women. They'll come for me because I got myself together. And I'm not going to be emotional about it. You know what I mean? Oh, well, that's your problem. That's your loss. Even when it comes to work, you know, trying to get a certain job, I don't get the job, you know, oh, well, not going to be emotional about it. Not going to be going and trying to hurt people and beat up people and, you know, how dare you not hire me, or how dare you fire me, and you know, be all in your feelings and shit. Don't do that, man. Keep elevating, keep building yourself up, because when you do that, nothing won't stop you, man. You won't be emotional. You won't, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Once you change your mindset, man, and see how you can navigate through this world, man, your emotions, man, you tuck that shit in your back pocket, man. And then what people say or do, it just slide right off, man. It be nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? But it takes skill and training to control your emotions, because I'm telling you, we're human beings and it's hard. Sometimes you got to take deep breaths. You got to breathe, because I know you want to spaz out. And I've spazzed out, cuss people out, talking crazy and reckless, but that's not the answer. The answer is to be nonchalant and very strategic and articulate your words accurately and properly. And I'm telling you, they ain't gonna know what to do, because they thought they was gonna trigger you and you was gonna be emotional and start going crazy. But when they see you like, okay, calm, nonchalant, say your piece, you don't argue, you're not yelling, you're not cussing, you're not crying. Like, damn, I can't really get to this person, because you mastered your emotions. It's very important, guys. I see dudes out here in the street, man. You know, words are powerful. Words have meaning. They do. But if the person who's saying it, I don't value them, or they have no value, those words that's coming out their mouth won't affect me, because they're unvaluable to me, you know? So I don't trip about that. So, you know, if I'm walking down the street and someone just don't like me for any reason, they be like, hey, yo, man, you a punk mother, blue, blue, blue. I'm like, okay. I'm not going to get triggered about it. I'm not going to react. Sure, the words have meaning. Sure, the words are bad, they're negative. That's true. But the words that's coming out that individual, I don't care for and I don't respect. I don't know them. So why give them the energy? Why bring those words to life? You dig? If I was an emotional person, that probably would have happened. Right? If I was an emotional person, who you talking to, fam? Ah! Now we fighting, or he shot me, or I got beat up, or I beat him up. Now there's assault charges, police, all this crap. I got too much to lose. I got too much to lose, man. You know what I'm saying? I build my net worth up. I have LLCs. I have ownership. I own homes, vehicles. You know, credit score near 800. I got too much to lose, man, to be fighting over some nonsense. But see, that's what the problem is, man, because most of y'all dudes, y'all real emotional, man. You know what I'm saying? Who you talking to? How dare you? Even if you walking with a shorty, do try to holler at your shorty. Y'all get real emotional about that. Let me tell you something. As long as they not touching your female, abusing her, grabbing her, or they ain't touching you, just let it be, man. You should be happy somebody trying to holler at your shorty. That means she fine. She ain't ugly. If I'm walking with a female, dude be like, damn, ma, I don't get mad at that. That's a good thing. That means I got a lady that people want. I like that. So control your emotions, man. Now, I want to apologize about this video. It's not my best work. I normally do videos in the field, which is in my car, but this time I wanted to do it in my little studio. I got like a little studio part to my bedroom that I'm working on. So I'm going to try my best to work on it. And the picture-in-picture, I'm still trying to learn it. I know. This is terrible. And my internet, man, goodness gracious, like, what am I paying for? What am I paying for? And let me tell you something, guys. Like, I got like 4 computers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do my schoolwork, let me show you. So let me just show y'all real quick my computer setup area. Look at it. See that? There's a computer here. See that? See what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get this right. So next time I'm going to have it a little bit better. I apologize, but I just wanted to come on here and tell men, let's do better, guys. Let's control our emotions so we're not making emotional, radical choices and decisions that will affect and destroy your life. Let's be logical. Let's be strategic in our thinking, okay? All right? I'm telling you, man. Control your emotions, man. All that soft crying, foolishness, chasing women, crying over some jobs and shit, trying to be all soft for every freaking body. Cut it out. All right? There's only supposed to probably be about 2 or 3 people who ever see you cry. And that's because of some serious shit went down. Death, you know, a major loss. Maybe you broke your leg or something like that. But all this sensitive shit that majority of women want you to be, cut it out. Cut it out. Being emotional over the job, control that, men. I know it's hard. Take a deep breath. So what's that, boss? Mr. Williams, I'm not going to get the promotion. Can you tell me why? Can you articulate to me why? I mean, I've been on time the last 8 months. I've, done all the work. What happened? Blah, 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 blah. I understand, Mr. Williams. Well, if that's your decision, I respect that. And I'm going to try my best to turn things around so you see me as a hard worker that I know I am. Have a good day. I know it sounds cheesy, right? I know. But I'm telling you, Mr. Williams will probably say, well, damn, I wasn't expecting that reaction. Like, he's going to try harder. Like, wow. Okay. Interesting. Or he probably just don't really care for you, right? But listen, guys, just control your emotions. All right. Once again, I apologize about the video. I'm going to do better with my setup because it looks real unprofessional. I'm going to do better. Promise. All right, y'all. Later. Appreciate y'all.